And there's the red chair I was just sitting in. I'm cleaning up. So, close-ups. Just gonna get the grass out of here. I will come back in and clean it up, but just showing you. I gotta come back in. But this is the root. You want to show this root in the sun. I know the irises are here because look, this is long. You leave that on. You leave on the leaves of the iris, so you can go, help the roots grow. So I'm just showing you that it's a real mess. There's a big root there, but I think that's dead. That's gone. Here's a big root. Look, I can see the big root. And there's the iris. Look, right there. Small one. There's this really big. There's a big root. I'll come back in and do this. I'm just finishing up, really. I grabbed the camera to show you. That the iris has a big root and the sun needs to get at it. Get it nice and warm, help it grow. A lot of grass here too, along with ground cover. Now what's going to happen here is, I'm going to clean it all up. So I stopped right here. You can see where I cleaned up right there. But it's a long way to go. I go way out to the fence. But that's just raking because it's just a ground cover over there. Here is a honeysuckle. Now it had a cage on it and the cage was too small, so I took the cage off, so let it fall over and be big. And then I've got to put the cage back on it for the fall and the winter. And the rabbits came and ate it. But I have one long stick hanging up, so I might just cut that one off and see if it will grow. But that's a honeysuckle bush. But the irises, like I have irises right here, I have to clean up. You see the long leaves. Sorry, casting shadows. But so I just cleaned up around the corner, and then I have to come in. There's a lot of pine cones because there's a spruce tree right behind the chair. This is chives. I just cleaned up all the dead. Was like some little things, but it was hanging right over from the. I just didn't clean it up for the winter. I just left all the dead there, and it was laying on the ground. I didn't have it up there, so I put it up there. It's a good spot for it, I think. Oh. So, as you can see, this is where I stopped. Long leaves, big mess. But since the ground cover is coming up, I have to rake it out. Ground cover is coming up. I think I'll move the irises all over here. There's a spot there for it, and over there for it. And there's a big root of a tree. That will be my marker. Then I'm going to move the irises that are in here and over there. I'm going to move them all around, just around this here. So give them their own space. Because the ground cover comes in and it keeps on going. And it really goes over this little pathway. And I like to be able to fight it back. So if I bring the irises over here and maybe put some rocks here to keep the ground cover on this side. And I clean up this area too, like my bucket. My wagon is full. But I cleaned up this area too. I made a video this morning because it was such a nice day. And then I came out and cleaned up a little bit. I have bags of soil. I put a couple down in the front bed. And I just cleaned up. Now I don't know what this is. I can't remember what I planted. Something growing here. And these are forget-me-nots. These will be the red tulips. There's my purple crocuses. But when they go, the forget-me-nots are growing up there. See, that's forget-me-nots there and there. See all this forget-me-nots coming in here. Forget-me-nots. And I can't remember what this is. I planted here. Forget-me-nots. This would be a daisy probably. This forget-me-not. Here. Those. And there's more. And then there's the daffodils. But the pond has to be done. I'm gonna get the pond and go down through there. Put some rocks here today.